So, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Ep.2 of the Wishful podcast. This episode is going to be about retail experiences. Now, some of y'all know where I actually work. I'm not going to say on here where I actually work because that's not your business. If you paid attention to my last podcast, remember the first thing I said about business. You need to get you some of your own business. If not, you might get popped in the mouth. Remember that? Okay, I remember that. Maybe you ain't remember that, but I remember that. So, for those of you that don't know, I work at Woolworth. And if you don't know what Woolworth is, I work at Kmart. So we're going to use these two places. I actually know a lot of people that's in retail also. So without further ado, let's get started. Oh, my bad. And some of the stuff might be some stuff that you've seen on the news, TV, Facebook, social media, whatever your news feed is on your phone, computer, whatever. So I'm going to try to get into that. Hopefully I ain't forget nothing. And I will try not to name any particular stores. So in this case, we're going to use Woolworth and Kmart. I'm a Kmart employee. So one of the first things that a lot of people talk about is that there's nobody in the store. You know, like, how you have this big old store and I can't never find nobody? Well, honestly, it kind of depends on what time you go to the store. If it's a 24-hour store, do they open at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning? They close at 12? Because I'm going to tell you now, if they close at 11 o'clock and you go walk your stupid self in there about 10:45 thinking you about to get 70 items, don't do it. You're not going to find nobody. Everybody going to be pissed off. Just don't do it. Don't go in there as soon as the store open. The store open at 6 o'clock. Don't go in there at 6:01 and start asking questions. Because ain't nobody got time for you to be asking those stupid questions at 6 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me, can you tell me where the bread is? Yeah, the bread down there next to the bread. I'm wrong for that. Probably so. But as far as nobody being in stores, people are actually in the store. A lot of departments, they just probably don't have a lot of people in that department. You know, you're not going to have 36 people stocking grocery at 2 o'clock in the daytime because that's just not going to happen. So you might have to look. Some people put on a uniform. Some people don't. They get away with it. Some people just have on a name tag. So you might have to look for that. So, I mean, it's always somebody in the store. But I can say also, don't wander to the other side of the store looking for help. Meaning, don't go all the way to the other side of the store, toys, hardware, you know, by the hammers and children's helmets and stuff, the trampolines, trying to ask somebody where the avocado's at. Excuse me, can you tell me where the avocado's at? I'm looking for some Bob Evans breakfast sausage. Well, I can tell you they ain't over here. But my bad, I'm sorry. I kind of zoned out. People do that. People be in the store. You got to look for them. You got to have patience. A lot of people, another thing, people come to these stores and they don't have patience. And how do you expect somebody to help you when you got an attitude? You already mad. You get out your car mad. You get out your car, light you up a cigarette, and you put the cigarette out before you get in the door. It's like 20 steps. I see people do it all the time. To me, that's a waste of cigarette. I ain't about to do that. But, you know, whatever. And, you know, they walk in the store with a whole attitude. Oh, I don't want to be in here. Well, if you don't want to be in the store, we don't want you in the store. Because I can guarantee you, most people, when you give them an attitude, they going to give you that attitude back. And I'm going to tell you about me. I'm about that business. So I'm going to match your energy. You might not see it. Y'all probably can't hear it in my voice, but I'm gonna match your energy. I'm gonna just stand there politely, and I'm gonna let you go ahead on. Go ahead, get it all out. Get it all out. You know how you got some hot sauce, and you trying to get it all out, and you got it flipped upside down, and you just hitting it. You just hitting the bottom of that. Go ahead, get it all out. Get it all out. And when you finish, it's gonna be my turn. But don't be mad when it's my turn, you hear? Or when it's those people's turn. Don't go in nobody's store with no attitude because you got problems, because your drawers stuck in your booty, because your socks got holes in them. You won't go bring that to other people. Don't do that. Don't do that. Why are you gonna do that? So no, please don't do that. Go in there, have you a pretty nice attitude. Ask people. When you ask people, try to don't just stand behind them, because they do that too. I don't know why. People, you be working and somebody, they'll just be standing behind you. You turn around like, bro, why? Why are you standing here? Say something. Man, why are you going to do Anyway, get back on track. Focus. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Another thing, people talk about items not in stock. Or they'll talk about stuff that they see on their phones. Oh, well, it says on my phone that y'all got it. What you mean, y'all? Ain't no y'all got it. Y'all ain't got it. We ain't got it. You looking at the Nationwide website, honey. I'm going to need you to put in a zip code to whatever store that you going to, and then you look at that. Don't just type in Woolworth.com and think that we got some Forgiato rims when we don't. We ain't even got a car center. But you about to sit here and argue with me because of something that you seen on your phone. Oh, it says on Woolworth.com that y'all sell rims and tire packages. It's right here on my phone. Bro, we ain't even got no place you can park your car. So we really about to sit here and have this argument, is what you telling me. Okay. And again, some people be with it. I be with it. Okay, sure. We sure do. Go get in your car and go drive around the side. And people are driving around the building for about 20 minutes, and I guess they finally realize, dang, they ain't got so-and-so. Really? Did you figure that out on your own? Oh, man. Dude. Oh. Again, my bad, went off again. I forgot to mention that today is going to be a solo cast. It's just me. It ain't going to be Kenzo is not going to be on here. It's just going to be me. So I hope my voice don't put you to sleep. As far as nothing being in stock, sometime certain items are in high demand and you just might not have it that week. You might have to wait next week. And people don't really understand about distribution centers, DCs. So if one Kmart don't have it, all the other Kmarts ain't got it either. You know, this Kmart ain't specific. They ain't different from the other Kmart because all their products come from the same store. You know, you get stuff like that. That happens. But try not to take it out. And if you see it's not in stock, and you ask the person working at the store, and they tell you, well, we don't have it right now, or, I'm sorry, we're out of that product, you could check again in a few days. Don't you fix your mouth to ask these people, well, can you go check in the back and see if you got it? Can you go check in the back and see if you have some M&Ms? No, I'm not going to check in the back. I'm not going to check in the front. I ain't going to check on the side. I ain't going to check the top. I ain't going to check the bottom. If it ain't up there on top of that shelf, we ain't got it. I'm not finna go back there. You know what? You want me to go check back there in the back? I sure will. I'm going to go sit on the toilet for about 26 minutes. I'm going to play me a nice game on my phone. Then I'm going to go and walk past the snack machine. Of course, I'm going to wash my hands and all that. You know what? I got to say that nowadays. I'm going to wash my hands when I leave out the bathroom. I'm going to go pass by the snack machine. I'm going to get me a nice little snack. You know what? I'm going to get me a nice little drink too. And I'm going to go sit in the break room for about another 27.3 minutes. Then I'm going to come back out there on the sales floor. Now, if you still standing there asking me, well, did you find it? Bruh, nah, I ain't find it. Willy Wonka said he ain't made no more. Moving on along. Well, I'm going out. I'm going down. I'm sorry if y'all hear the noise. I got my phone in my hand, so if you heard it vibrate, I apologize. I is sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry my phone offended you. I'm doing this out of order. Forgive me, people. It's me. This is what happened when you do a solo cast. So another thing actually that I've seen on one of my news feeds was about a particular retailer. I think it was like 2 or 3 having locked cases. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. I'm gonna start with this, and y'all gonna need to know this about me. I'm pretty much a very white, black type of person. I'm a it is or it ain't person. You know, either you stealing or you ain't stealing. You musty or you ain't musty. And there ain't no in between. So, people talk about the lock cages, the lock cases and whatnot. And I get it. I get it. And it's only in stores that have high, what they call it? They call it shrink. It's in stores that have high theft rates, rather. It's the best way to put it. Now, to best put it into play, let's say you're an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. We got a brick and mortar building, a brick and mortar place. That means it's an actual building where you can walk in. You know, you got a door, storefront. It's a real place. And let's say my bad, not I ain't selfish today. Let's say we got a embroidery and printing company. You know, we can make t-shirts, we can embroider, we can make letters, we can put letters on stuff, bags, whatever, you know, we can put your initials on there, put the company name. We do that kind of stuff. But we eventually start to notice that some of our products are disappearing. All of our black shirts, our black t-shirts, they just disappearing. So what would you do? And I mean, it's a serious question. Like, what would you do if you had your own business and you noticed that something was, you know, starting to disappear? Either you going to put that product in the back where people can't get it, or you going to lock it up to where they going to need to ask you, hey, let me get one of them shirts. All right, I got you. Hold on. Give me a minute. Let me get the key. Because that's what I'm going to do. Because if I catch you still, you know what? No, my bad. That's another episode. Sorry. Another episode. We ain't doing that. But that's why these people be locking the cases. They're not doing that for hardworking people that just want to go in and get whatever product it is, because it's a whole lot of stuff. And that's I really tried to sit there and think. Some stuff I get it. Like they'll take the Tide and they'll pour it out and they'll pour it in a bottle and they'll walk out. And then you have Johnny going there trying to get some Tide for his mama, and he done picked up half a bottle of Tide. And he done brought it home. He don't know no better. His mama done knocked him upside the head. But, you know, the Tide Pods and all of those things and all of the other departments in the store. That's why they got the lock cases, because I'm going to try to do this a clean episode. Emma effers be stealing. I'm going to try to be clean this time. Emma effers be stealing. That's why stuff be locked up. Even the stuff that don't make no sense, you might not like it. The next person might like it. So it's going to be locked up. Because Emma F was be stealing. Emma F was be stealing. I had to say it again. I don't know why I just felt fun to say that again. Some people have keys to these lock cases. Not everybody. Because, I mean, again, you don't trust these keys to anybody. Think about it. Let's say we got our own embroidery business. I ain't about to give Put no key. Because Put smoke a lot of weed. You know, Put might sit the key down somewhere and he ain't gonna find it. And people looking at me looking for the key trying to get into this case. And I know better than to give it to him. So that's another reason why it'd be hard to find people with keys. You got to go in a specific place to find this key, to check this key out and check this key back in. That's why not everybody got it. You know, the whole Put thing was an example. If your nickname is Put and you smoke weed, sorry. I wasn't talking about you. Don't come knock on my don't come for me. Don't do that. Don't do that. My bad, bro. My bad. I'm sorry. See, I get it. I'm sorry. Not our apologize. My bad. I don't want no smoke. I don't want no smoke today. Not today. Tomorrow, you bring all the smoke. But right now, nah, we ain't doing no smoke. But, this one, my mom actually told me about this. This one, a story model. So, story models happen. I don't know how often or what the numbers is. It happens. A lot of times, you just kind of have to pay attention to where what is. There's going to be something that's going to tell you what's down this aisle. You don't have to walk all the way around and ask somebody where something is, because you 10 times out of 10 them walk past it. Oh man, can you tell me where the hot sauce is? Yeah, the hot sauce next to the cold sauce. Go look for the cold sauce, then you're going to find a hot sauce. Asking me no stuff. I'm sorry, my bad. I went off again. Sorry. Focus. Damn, I think I need some medicine for that. Probably do. Don't y'all go tell nobody I need some medicine. I can't focus. But if y'all do, let me know, okay? All right. Store models happen, and again, me and my mom talk. I'm gonna say the online grocery people, because that's a big thing right now. Everybody's ordering all their food and stuff, and that is what it is. I got my opinions about that. You know what? Damn that. This supposed to be about. Yeah, I didn't drop my introduction. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna drop my introduction. That's probably gonna be the next one after this. Now, yeah, I'm doing it out of order. You know how we do. I'm finna go down this rabbit hole right quick about online grocery shopping. First of all, some situations I understand. You know, you super duper busy. You want to pick some stuff up before you go drop off LaSusie and Jennifer and them to soccer practice, and they have their Capri Suns and they Oreo nutty butters and all that. I get it. But most of the people just don't want to get out and go shop in a store. Say, bruh, if you don't put on some clothes, go put on them old smashed up flip flops you got on. You ain't got to put no lotion on your feet. They ask you anyway. So just go ahead on. Go put them holy sweatpants you got on. Throw on a nice little gray t-shirt. Yeah, sorry if I singled you out just there. Or a black t-shirt. Go ahead and go walk around the store and buy what you need. That way you could physically see it. You could smell it. You could touch it. You could look at it. Ooh, I don't like these bananas. Damn, I don't like this tomato. All these tomatoes bad. If I would have ordered these tomatoes, they would have been messed up. Your eggs ain't going to be smashed. Your bread ain't going to be hard. Go check the stuff out yourself. That's what most people could do. Now, again, I understand certain people got certain circumstances that they can't, and that's to me, I feel like that's a handful. But about 75-80% of everybody else just flat out lazy, and they don't want to do it. Yes, it creates jobs for other people who do it. But I'm gonna tell you a secret. Y'all listening? You listening? Come like your boy said, Jordan. Come here. Come a little bit closer. Yes, come a little bit closer. The people at OGP be slamming your stuff. Yeah, that's right. I said it. They be slamming your stuff. You order some eggs, guess what? Bam! They getting slammed in there. Oh, you want to order 13 tomatoes and some jalapenos? Guess what? Smash, smash, smash. Mm-hmm. What else? Anything perishable is getting smashed. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Because people do this. It's going to be some blueberries, a thing of strawberries, some tomatoes, jalapenos, probably bananas, some a loaf of bread, hamburger buns, and some hot dog buns. And you know what the last thing going to be on top of that? I'm not going to curse. I almost curse. A fat watermelon right on top of all that. That's just what's going to happen. And all your stuff just going to be you going to have a nice casserole by the time you get it. You going to get your stuff like, how I got a casserole? I ain't even order this. All right. My rant is over. I done dug my little rabbit hole. I came out in China. Let me catch a plane and get on back to the States. Let me catch a plane and get back to the States. All right. We back. What I was saying. My bad. The remodel. The remodel happens honestly because most of these the grocery people, it's a brand new department, and most of these stores flat out just do not have the space for this brand new department to do what they need to do to actually thrive. That's why these stores are getting remodeled, which they need to do. And it kind of sucks. It goes on for a few months, but I guess when it's all said and done, it's said and done. You still gonna go in there with them ashy feet anyway, and go sliding around. You need to go straight to the lotion. All right, my bad. Go straight to the next subject here. But first, before we do that, I need to introduce y'all to somebody. I need to introduce y'all to J. Rock Jenkins. J. Rock Jenkins is going to be our weatherman. And for me to call a weatherman, I have to sing his song. Here we go. Oh, Mr. Weatherman, what's the weatherman? All right, y'all. This J. Rock Jenkins here with the weather. So, the weather in the South. Yes, I said South with an F. Better watch your mouth. The weather in the South is hot. The humidity is high. The mosquitoes is out. The termites is out. Stay inside till about September. Don't go outside. The people on the West Coast, they got fires going on. They got fire outside. Don't go play with that. If you need to light up your bong or anything, don't go do that. They got fire. They got landslides and stuff too. I ain't never experienced that, but we ain't gonna mess with that. People up in the what is it called? The Seattle region up there, it's raining. They good. Leave them alone. So now, let's move it on over to the Midwest. You know what? Nah, I'm going to save the Midwest. We got the East Coast. East Coasters, they hot. They all right. They hot. They used to it. It's a couple fire hydrants probably cracked open. They got some freezy pops and stuff. The East Coast is good. Now, let's move on to this Midwest. Boy, let me tell you something about the Midwest. I'm going to tell you right now. The temperatures outside in the Midwest is about 80 something degrees. Oh boy. Matter of fact, the temperatures in the Midwest is 81 degrees. Tomorrow it's supposed to be in the 90 some degrees, and it's supposed to drop down to the 60s. So I'm going to tell you how you need to dress in the Midwest. You need to dress like this pretty much the whole year round in the Midwest. You going to need a pair of socks. You going to need some high top shoes. I'm gonna need you to get some nice shorts, not them high shorts. Get you some shorts that go a little bit past your knees. Get you some of them shorts. Get you a t-shirt. Get you a wife beater, a t-shirt. Get you a long sleeve shirt and get you a hoodie. This is all just in case. I need you to carry an umbrella in one hand, and on the other hand, I need you to carry a snow shovel. Because you really, really don't know what's going to happen in the Midwest. It really happened to you like that. It just do. Like, it's a tornado warning going on right now. And it ain't doing nothing. The tornado warning just chilling. Like, the tornado stopped at Buc-ee's. And it's eating never mind. That's what's going on with the weather. Back to you. Alrighty, that was interesting. So I hope y'all like my boy J. Rod Jenkins, the the weatherman. Dude be on it. I mess with him. That's J. Rod Jenkins, y'all. Give it up for J. Rod Jenkins. One time for the one time. I've been told that retail people need to hire more people. You know, this is the problem about hiring people. You know how many folks don't want to work? You know how many people actually get a job? And I don't understand this. This is something for me. I don't understand how you say you need a job, you want a job, and then you get to these people's job and tell them what you're not going to do. I don't get it. Oh, no, I ain't about to do that. No, I can't do that. I ain't about to do that. What? Why are you here? Why? So I think that's why a lot of these retail people don't really be hiring people, because don't nobody want work. And it's like you get tired of that. You got to sit there and talk to these folks in orientation for 2 or 3 hours, telling them all the stuff about the company, and they don't want to do no work no way. Bro, why is you here? Go somewhere else and go do something. That's just me. I don't know. People don't want to work, and they will 100% tell you they don't want to do. I've seen it. I've trained people like that. Oh no, I ain't about to do that. It's too hot. It's too cold, man. I'm not finna go in there and say, bro, if you don't go in there and do that, it happens. So that's why you get frustrated employees, because they got to do a whole lot, because there's a bunch of people that work there that don't want to do it. So they probably doing a job with 2 and 3 people at that one time when you see them and they look all pissed off. So don't take it personal. Now that song gonna be stuck in my head. Thanks a lot. This is one other thing. It's funny, but it's not funny. People go in these stores and they start gesturing with their hands. Like you talking to somebody that's autistic or something. No disrespect to anybody that has any that is autistic or has anything going on. I couldn't think of no other word to use. But people will walk up to you and they'll do it with their hands instead of saying with their mouth what they're looking for. Somebody walk up to you and they start brushing their teeth, with nothing in hand. Excuse me, so I'm looking for y'all can't see me, but I'm brushing my teeth. And that's what they'll do. Instead of saying, where's the toothbrushes? Where's the mouthwash? Because clearly you need some. Go ahead and get some floss and get some of them strips too while you at it over there. But that's what they do. They'll do that. Or the other people, they just flat out forget. And they'll come up to you, excuse me, I'm looking for this. Okay, what you need? Damn. It's in a blue box. It's gonna come to me. Hold on. And we sitting here looking at you, having the whole Bernie Mac moment. Like, why are we doing this? It's 2024. I need you to make a list. You could get pictures with this list. You can do whatever you want to do. But see it's in a box. It's long, and it be over there by the man. Yeah. See that? It be funny because I'm gonna tell you now. I'm gonna laugh. I'm goofy. I'm gonna laugh at you. I'm gonna stand there and look at you, struggling, and I'm gonna laugh at you the whole time till you figure it out. Then they eventually just stop and they'll walk around a circle and they'll come back, and they'll give you a couple of more, and then they'll ask you. But then on the opposite end of that, you got the people that expect you to know what they want before they finish the question. And they'll get mad at you because you don't have the answer immediately as soon as they finish speaking. Can you tell me how much this bread is? Now here you go looking for the product. You looking for the tag because they didn't pick the bread up over there somewhere else. They didn't pick the bread up over here by the wife beaters. Bruh, bread don't go by the wife beaters. Why is you even asking me this? Why is you asking me this? So now I got to sit here and figure this out. I got to be Matlock and figure it out. Perry Mason. How much does this bread cost? You know what? Don't worry about it. I don't need it anyway. What the bruh? Why did you stop me to ask me the question? You don't need it. I'm sorry. This type of stuff happens at Mervin's. I'm a Mervin's and employee associate. Mervin's is such a great place to work. I swear, I love it. But that's what they do. Before they finish speaking, you got to have the answer. They want to know where it is, how much it costs, how many it is, how many you got. I need 3 of them. Well, I mean, you looking right at it. We only got one. Why are you asking me if we got another one? We ain't got no more. If you just see one, you just better figure it out. But those type of people, they typically have nasty attitudes. Typically, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Because again, once you match that attitude, they calming on down. They calm on down. Okay, let me take this down. Let me take it down. So, one of the other things I seen also on the news feed is about digital pricing. I think that was like in the West Coast or somewhere. I don't know. That's something new. I don't think they're going to be able to change the price. I think they just making it digital instead of having actual signs and numbers and stuff. I don't know. We don't have that. I don't know. We don't have that. But last thing we're going to go in is about parking. If you do order stuff online and you go to pick your stuff up, I'm going to tell you something. Now listen to me good, you hear? Before you park your car, I want you to survey the area. I need you to look around and say, them doors down there is where the people is coming in and out at with the food. So maybe I should park close to them doors instead of parking way down here in spot 25. I could go park in spot 1 and get my stuff immediately, but no, I'm going to park in spot 25. And I'm going to watch this associate come out. He going to stop. He going to shake his head. I done see he done lit up a Joe and everything. He smoking. He done smoked the whole cigarette before he got to my car. He just plucked it in the parking lot. And now he here. And he looked like he got an attitude. And I can't figure out why this young man is so upset. Maybe because you park so far away. So I need y'all smart people to go down there and park by the door. The same way when you try to go in the store and you drive around in that parking lot like 5 or 6 times trying to find a parking spot close to the door. How about you do that there too? Go park close to the door so you could get your stuff, so you ain't got to park way down here. I'm going to tell you now, people, they got a camera and they see it. Oh, they won't park all the way down there. All right, bet. You going to wait about an extra 7 minutes. Mm-hmm. You going to call? We ain't answering. Don't call me. We see you. Don't call. I ain't answering. That's not nice, is it? It probably ain't. Sorry. It is what it is. You don't believe me? Go try it out. Go try it out and see. Go try it out and see. The grocery selection people. I don't apparently using that word, the R word is not good, which doesn't make sense because the R word, it literally means slow. Never mind. I'm not going to use it. But there are some slow people. And these slow people may get you the wrong product. They might get you something that's busted open. Don't get mad at them. Matter of fact, you can get mad at them. But then don't get mad at them because you should have got out and got it yourself. That's what you should have done. So that's just about all that I have on retail experiences. I'll introduce y'all to J-Rod Jenkins, the weatherman. What's the weather, man? I like that. I like that little jingle. I like him. I hope y'all like J-Rod Jenkins because J-Rod Jenkins going to be here for every episode. He going to give y'all the weather for every single episode. So, thank y'all for listening. Right now, I'm only currently on Spotify. If you know how I could get on Apple, because Apple they're acting a little funny. They told me the answer to my security questions is wrong, and I can't reset them, and they don't have enough information about me. That it just don't make sense. Try using another email. They told me the process couldn't be completed at that time. So maybe Apple got an issue with me, but I'm trying to get this on other platforms outside of Spotify. I'm going to get this on YouTube as well. I have to figure out how to do that, whether it's on YouTube Music or what. So it's going to be there. I'm trying to get. We expanding, and when I say we, I mean me, because I don't have no guests right now. I don't have no co-host. Also, if you'd like to be a co-host, holla at me. If you would like to be a guest on anything, I have a whole lot of topics to cover. Holla at me. You can leave comments on Spotify. So, with that being said, I'ma holla.